if you're in a dark place right now, such as being broke, maybe being lost or feeling anxious or even stuck in life, whether you're depressed, angry, on any of those types of things, this video is your reminder that it does not stay this way forever. Life does not stay still. You feel like maybe nothing is changing, but in reality, it is. And in today's video, I want to talk about that a little bit. And, if you're feeling down, if you're in a rut, I hope this video will help you. So now the first thing I'd like to talk about is dark moments don't define you. What you're actually going through is shaping you, not breaking you. As I've gone through life, the ups, the downs, I've kind of come to the conclusion that life is sort of like a boxing match. It's a lifelong boxing match, right? When things are going good, you're landing all your punches, you're hitting all your hits, your uppercuts, your jabs, everything's going good. But then something changes, right? Something not so favorable happens in your life, and then you start getting punched in the gut, the face, the chin, you're getting knocked around, pushed around. But when those dark moments happen, they're not defining you. They're molding you into the person that you need to become. Everyone struggles, whether that's heartbreak, failure, loneliness, doubt, all those types of things. People deal with some sort of struggle. Everyone has their own struggle, and everyone's struggle might be different in different stages of their life. So to think that you being in a dark place, you being depressed or angry with life is going to ever go away, it's not. It might go away in spurts when you're having those good moments, when you're winning the boxing match. But no matter how high you get up, no matter how much you think you're winning, there's always going to be something in life that is going to bring you back down. These moments, they teach you about strength, patience, and overall self-respect and self-belief that you have it in you to get past and push through these dark times. You won't always feel this low, but you will always remember what it taught you. You always remember what you learned from that heartbreak, or that time you failed, or that time when you felt you were at rock bottom, or that time when you doubted yourself, and you still pulled it off. Right? That's a lot of what happens, and for those of you watching this video, again, if you're feeling low right now, it's not going to last forever. And if you're feeling great, if you're at the top of the world right now, that's not going to last forever too. You will eventually come back down and find yourself in a not so favorable situation. So now why it gets better? Because pain actually forces growth, and growth makes you powerful. So a lot of times people get to those dark stages of life because they need to take that step forward. So sometimes you have to take a step back to actually move forward in life. And by doing that, you get sharper, you get wiser, you get stronger. You learn who's real and what matters and who you as a person, who you really are. And that's when you start noticing you form different relationships. That's why you go through so many different friendships and friend groups throughout life. And maybe you go through life, there's stages of your life where you have no friends, or you don't have a friend group and you're just lonely. You're a lone wolf, and that's normal. If you're in that stage now, you got to understand it's not going to be like that forever. Struggle is temporary. The discipline, the character, and overall the peace that you gain from the struggle and from the hardships of life, that will last forever. So that way, next time you are dealing with another struggle, another hard moment, another hard time in life, you know how to handle it better, from your emotions, from what you actually do, what you tell yourself in those situations, how to stay grounded, how to stay stoic. And it's extremely important, but the bad times are always going to happen. And when everything feels like it's going right in life, it's still important to not saying you can't be excited, be grateful, be happy, be thankful, but you have to also realize, and you have to try and be stoic and be grounded, because it's not going to last forever. Something's going to happen. I hate to say it, but that's the truth. That's life. That's how life goes. That's how life has always been. I mean, look back at your life. I'm sure everyone watching this video has had their ups and their downs. Some may have more ups than downs, and vice versa. And that's okay. That's life. It's constant. It's a constant boxing match. You're either getting punched or you are doing the punching. And you have to remember that you don't give up. No matter if your back is against the ropes, no matter if you have your opponent's backs against the ropes, aka life, as your opponent, you have to keep going. You have to keep going, and you have to expect to get punched back in the face every now and then. So what you can do right now, you don't have to fix everything, right? Just take one step forward. So whatever you're struggling with, I mean, listen, the list can go on, right? But comment down below what you're actually struggling with, and, you know, whether I can give you some advice or maybe someone else in the comments section can give you some advice to help you push through whatever you might be struggling with, right? You know, a lot of people, especially most of my viewers are men, usually, typically maybe the younger men, probably like age 18 to 30, you know, some a little younger, some a little older, but we kind of all face the same battles or very similar battles at some point in our lives. So please, if you see a comment, you drop a comment, you know, just help each other out. It's what I love, and I will do my best to give the advice, my wisdom that I know, that I've learned in my life. But yeah, when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling like everything's broken, usually, I mean, this isn't for everyone, but getting physical, like in terms of doing something physical, like going for a walk, maybe hitting the gym, doing some push-ups. If you're a reader, read 10 pages of a book. If you have if you're a clean freak, maybe OCD, clean your room, make your bed, do your laundry, do the dishes that are piled up in the sink. Build those small wins, stack momentum, right? The way out is slow, but it's real. It's legit, and it will happen. And again, you have to give yourself credit. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you've gotten out of worse before. You know, you have gotten out of dark places before. And maybe this is the most dark place you've been in your whole life. Maybe it is. But you have to be confident enough in yourself that you can get out. No matter what you're going through in life, it will get better. So pain is only temporary. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, like I said, leave your comments down below, whatever you're struggling with. And please help out anyone that you see. You know, maybe if you've dealt with something or you know someone that dealt with something and you have any type of advice to help another brother out, please do so. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.